Hello guys, hope you are doing well. Let me just set this up so that's all in the right place. There we go. Whoa. And having game sounds on would be a good idea as well. Just needs to be up there. There we go. It's plenty loud enough. So, since the last Mysticraft stream, I have had some things done. Firstly, well, the last stream I added the top layer. Oh, look, that's perfect. It just prevents spoilers there. That's perfect. Hello, Tom Dooley. You might have a new job. Awesome, fandoms. Awesome. But yeah, hello. We've got Raisin, fandoms, Appler, Tom Dooley. Awesome. But welcome, guys. Flibbity flabbity boo. Hello, KMA. Oh, I'm lowering the wrong things. There we go. What's the new job? I can't remember if it was set up last stream, but I have a super smelter which doesn't fully work for distribution, so I need to rejigger that. I'm going to replace it probably with mine carts as fuel distribution. The distribution of stuff into the top works. It's just the fuel distribution doesn't work. Doesn't want to work. Don't know why. It's just being poopy. But over there, you can see we have a new addition. I have decided to use this tower to make a nether wart farm. It is 9 layers, each layer having quite a lot. It's 2 stacks on 44. Let me do the maths calculator.
Dorius.
There we go. Thank you for the follow.
I should say, Voldikius.
There we go. So it's 172 nether wart per layer, and then times that by 9. We're getting roughly 1,548 nether wart over the entirety of this farm, and that's not from a harvest. That is from just the placing. So hopefully at the end of this stream, well, I say hopefully at the end of this stream, we will give this a harvest. I literally have finished this all before the stream. I finished building it up. I was going to stream building this, but I got so stuck into it. Still not enough for my nether store, exactly. And still not enough for this monstrous thing here that we've got to deal with. This entire fort here. It's not going to be enough. Oh, Flargles fell right off there. And then you got the hoppers here, which hopefully will pick it all up. I'm eventually going to build up a wall here so that none of the items can escape. I was trying to think of how to put a ladder in, but I'll figure that out later. But for now, it's in, it's growing. You know, had another, unfortunately, I know. So that's going to do a harvest here. I mean, I know there's the nether wart farms in spawn, but if someone else has recently harvested it, I'm not going to get much from it. And also, it's more convenient having it here because I'm going to be over here a lot doing this. Over here quite a lot. And this area here, I've lost 1 tower's interior, which is not a huge loss. The button there is there to harvest. And basically dispenses water out of these. Got a redstone torch elevator in the center, and then that's just pillaring up and it's gonna spew out water out on all of the levels, which conveniently lined up nicely. I was expecting it that I'd have to like push the button twice to do it, which I will. I do have to push the button twice, or I'd need to put in a redstone thing that fires it off a second time. But that's not a big issue. That can come later once I've sorted everything out. As for right now, because I'll probably put a little item elevator in, because I've got space to do that so that I can get the items pulled up to the top if that's where I want the storage to be. But that, you know, we'll see how it goes. And then obviously I've got to replant it all. So that's a lot of work on that front as well. But I've been letting the super smelter do its thing, and all my chests, which were nicely organised, I got creepered. So instead of it being all nicely organised, you've got some of the dark prismarine all around the place, because I was just like, quick, put it in the chest, School daycare from 3 to 6. Some of my teachers are sick, so we'll have to work your current job, but we'll start getting weekends off so you can actually make server events and stuff like that. Well, I work current job 2 days a week off for 8 hours. Awesome! Glad that's going well for you then. And as you can see, buttload more nether brick there as well. Big thanks to a mixture of people on the server. Jam and Tool have both let me raid their netherrack supplies and slap it into this, which has helped me a buttload, because I'm gonna leave it in this brick form rather than yes, I could cut down the amount of storage I'm using by 4, but if I want to make it into red nether brick, then I kind of screw myself because I can't uncraft it. So, you know, we'll have to wait and see what we need. But basically, we're pretty good. We're pretty good. And we're going to be doing some resource gathering this stream, in all honesty, trying to grab some bits and bobs. We might go on a bit of a mining trip as well, see what we can find, go into our weird yet wonderful mines. So let me quickly think, grab... Oh, and I need to show you guys the... Ooh. There we go, I knew I had some empty ones. Find out on Friday. Well, good luck, best of luck with that. But yeah, so... Oh, where did I put those torches? I think I dumped them over here in this bottom chest. No. 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 I think I know where they are. They're over this way. Yep. Well, we're both we're hoping that you get it, and you know, fingers crossed and whatnot. There we go. What was? Oh wow, that's so cool. Oh. So, pickaxes? Ah. Sorry, wife has just made she's making a store in her city, because she's only on single player, so she's not. It's not for other people, like a store like what we've got on Mysticraft. There we go. I knew there were torches around. But what I need to do, I'm just going to mute the music a second. Mute the music. Yes, this was a prank by FCD, FamilyCraft Dad. He got a certain song stuck in my head, and wifey's, and everyone's, because, yeah. I'll play it in a second, but it's, yeah. Yeah, so it's this one here, and... And the song in question, if I just go to YouTube, Kitty Cat. Then add screen capture. Just put that there so that you guys can just see the madness as well. FCD shot himself in the foot with this, because he was sat there trying to make this note block song version of it. And in doing so, he had to listen to this again, and again, and again, and again, and again.
And I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. Cats, I'm a kitty cat. And I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. Cats, I'm a kitty cat. And I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. Cats, I'm a kitty cat. And I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. Cats, I'm a kitty cat. And I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. Cats, I'm a kitty cat. And I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. Bad little rockets and bouncing. Bad little rockets and bouncing. Cats, I'm a kitty cat. And I'm meow, 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 and I'm meow, meow, meow. Cat. I'm a kitty cat, and I'm meow meow meow, and I'm meow meow meow. Cat, I'm a kitty cat, and I dance dance dance, and I dance dance dance. Cat, I'm a kitty cat, and I dance dance dance, and I dance dance dance. I say sexy things to myself while I'm dancing. I say sexy things to myself while I'm.
Yep, there we go. That's that. Just get rid of that. Oh my lord! But he kind of pranked himself with that, just a little bit. I'm gonna send him a message of just this video. brilliant. But so obviously he kind of pranked himself a little bit there, but it was quite funny because I logged onto the server and he got really lucky because I'd been AFK for ages, sort of over that way, and Fox said, Fox invited me to go and look at the flower farm that he'd built, and I was over there. Now I would have stayed over there, so the reason Fox was inviting me over was to get me away from my base so that I wouldn't see it. But I was flying in, and Wifey had asked me something as I was flying in, so then sort of like I'd got to like here and I had to go like that. So I missed the cat. I mean, obviously I was more like I'd flown over this way and then I went like that and sort of just spun round and then landed and came in there. So it was just out of pure luck that I missed it, and he had because he'd done the cat and he was sat there working, trying to just get the last bits of timings for the redstone right, and it was so close. Thank you for the host there, KMA. It's really impressive if you look at the redstone. Whoop. Why? Oh yeah, it's a fortune one. I was like, why did you not come out as grass? So he's got all of these. He had to do all these note blocks here and set up the timings, get it just exactly right. And he's got this nice little system here, so that if as long as I hold the chest open, it's going to do it. But it's given me some inspiration for what to do, because I was trying to think what to do at the start of the path, going towards my fort of doom. So I'm going to put a village here, and the exit to the village is through here. This will be the gate. And you go over a pressure plate, and it goes and what it is that the cat is a ward against the evil of my fort, because I won't allow cats in my fort because they just knocked over all the things and they were breaking potion bottles and triggering the traps, and so they're the bane of my raid dungeon. That's the idea of it anyway. But so what we're going to do is we are going to quickly rocket all the way back over there, because what I want to do is do some mining. But they keep creepers away, sort of. But that's exactly. I have a raid dungeon. I want creepers. I want evil mobs. Oh, I've just thought of an evil thing. Oh. Cats sitting down under banners that are hanging down so you can't see them. And what there is there's some charged creepers locked away. And what will happen is pistons will open up and they'll drop down. And because the cats, they'll sprint towards you, because creepers actually do sprint if they are running away from cats. So over here, I think it is. I don't know what happened there, but I'm glad it failed. Let me just check that my settings on Spotify are correct. Yep. Because I've realised if I don't make sure that it's on repeat and shuffle, the playlist will stop and it will start playing random music, not stuff that I want it to play, which is like, I didn't say that. You look up how to do Druid Sandstorm so you can put it in the village club you're going to make in Zombicraft. Sounds good. Got to be careful with it on servers, especially ones like Zombicraft with a higher player count. Not because it will be bad or anything, but just because of timings. There is a lot more lag on servers like that, so it does get a bit... There we go. I was going to grab that iron, but it's like I don't need it now. Fox has got a fantastic iron farm. Right, so let me check F3. Right, so if you guys ever wonder how I get so many diamonds, it is through this. So I'm going to sort of head off a distance a bit, because that way I won't be... will not be on a loop. Oh no, I mean you can have it on a loop, but it's just that you've got to be prepared that at times... Why has my webcam gone weird? There we go. I grabbed the focus, like, focus, come here! So what I want to do is head off in this direction a bit and here. So up here at the top left, as you can see here, it says chunk. And I have just moved to somewhere where it's 9. So the way Minecraft spawning algorithms work for... yes, because the diamonds go to me. Yeah. But the way Minecraft spawning algorithms work for ores is that they will generally gravitate towards the center of a chunk, because if you spawn at the edge of a chunk, then you're overlapping into other chunks, which then, if a spawning algorithm has fired off in that chunk, then the ores might merge and it can cause weird issues, and then it might, you know, have things overriding, and you'll end up with no diamond because all of it's being overridden by something else because it's on the edge of chunks. So they tend to gravitate towards the center of a chunk, somewhere between 6 and 10, because a chunk is obviously 16 wide, so somewhere 6 to 10, so 6 to 12 even. So I like to dig at 9, and what I'll do is I will just dig straight along, and I'll just sort of dig at this distance here. I'll hold shift and hold forward and just dig like this, and you will most likely encounter ores now and again. A good thing to do, you know, I like to do, is I'll occasionally do a poke hole. There we go, see? So that's really useful for that there. So we're going to do a bit of mining to get us started off, and then what I'll always do whenever I do some mining is, whenever I find an ore, I'll just sort of dig around it like that. What's that? That is coal ore. Not a huge deal. But yeah, so you can just sort of dig around like this. And sorry, by the way, I know the notification, if you guys got it, said that song requests are on. I forgot that I changed that for a stream that had song requests on. That was something. And I've only just corrected that, so I do apologise. Oh, there's some more diamond ore. Diamond ore? Gold ore. I will happily take that. Because gold ore is very useful for me for decoration. Oh. Don't laugh. I'm making... I'm working on a lava pit, bub, so... yeah. Or when I almost fall into it, yes. I'm okay for redstone at the moment, so I don't think that's a huge deal. Mining with Optifine as well has been... Look at that! Boom! How long have we been mining for? And we've got diamonds. That is algorithm at its finest for you. We found 2 deposits of gold ore and 1 deposit of diamond. Also, we're actually going a bit high. I like to mine at 10 because, again, it's mining at roughly the right Y level. So you're slap bang in the centre of a chunk, because there are vertical chunks as well. It's how it determines where to spawn certain ores, like algorithms won't run higher up. I'll still take the iron ore because, as I said, decoration ore. Ah! Lapis. Perfect, perfect. I'm going to need a lot of lapis for my nether tunnel, because the lapis is the water. I might try concrete powder instead. You need motivation to pack. If you pack, we'll go to our new house with all our stuff. That would motivate you if the house wasn't in such a dire state. But the problem is the house is just absolutely abysmal. The previous tenants were disgusting. They were evicted, and we're helping, because basically the landlady is a previous landlady of mum and dad. So we're moving into the house that Beth's mum, dad, and Beth, and well, family used to live in. And the previous tenants were just disgusting. I'm not going to go into it because that's just you know, it was just nasty. It was nasty. That's nasty. But no, we've got a place. It's going to take a lot of work to fix up and stuff, but we'll see how it goes. Nope, nothing coming through there. Boom. So this is good as well because it's stockpiling. That's why I got the shulker boxes with me, because it's going to stockpile me on other bits and bobs. And since the coal is right here, I'll grab it. I won't go out of my way to grab coal ore, but it always helps. And one of the good things about it is I've got my own room, so I'll have a proper room for doing streams and stuff in. So that's going to be really good, and I'll be able to do arty streams as well, which I have really been wanting to do for the longest time. But it's just space, really. Obviously, like you've got the space for a computer setup, but then you have to, especially for the art I want to do. Like most people could get away with just having a large desk. Like I could do a arty stream on, as in 2D art, on this desk, as in if I was drawing, you know. But, or doing small sculptures, even still, I could get away with on this desk. The problem that we have is my art is very, very big. It's sort of like cosplay stuff. So that's getting on the point where it's a bit too big to work in a small room that is also a bedroom, especially when it comes to things like painting and stuff, because that's like, you know, spray painting, and I'm using a soldering iron. I can't use those in a bedroom. It's not viable. It's not smart. Hey there, Ark. How are you doing? There we go. So just... But no, because we were actually... Basically, we were going through the referencing process for a different place, and we asked... The way we found out about it is we were just about to go through the referencing process, and we asked the landlord that we're going to have, because obviously she'd been a landlady for Beth and her family before. We're going to ask her for a reference for Beth. And she was just... gave us an update. She was like, oh, I wish I'd never... you guys had never left, because... current tenants are just so horrible. Like, they stopped her having access to the flat for a mandatory boiler service, and it was just horrific. Just the state of the place was so dirty. Oh, emerald. That's actually really nice to have, because emerald ore is one of the rarest things in the game. Not emeralds, but emerald ore. I really wish... I think that would be something... I don't know about you guys, Ark and KMA, if you're still here. Like, once it's added, if everyone else on the server is up for it, so you put, like, emeralds... If you put... I don't have a crafting table, but... Let me just dig out here and I can do a visual representation of it. So let's say you had to do stone, 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 and then diamond, 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 diamond. Not diamond ore, just a diamond, or a gold ingot, or a emerald. And that would make you one diamond, gold, whatever respective ore. Do you not think that would be... Because with custom crafting, that would be really nice to get ores as a decorational thing. And that way you're making a huge loss, because you're using 4 of the... thing, which if you use fortune, the most you can get is 3, isn't it? I think. And I'm feeling the diamonds. No, I felt the gold. I felt the gold. Nope. No, I'll go grab this. Can't hurt to have a bit extra coal. Yes, I know it's a loss, but that, it makes you have... It means you can have it as decorational. So if you want to make a load of emerald ore for decoration, you can, but it's going to take you a long time. Yeah, but creative isn't as fun. At least not for me. Wifey's trying to persuade me to go to creative. There we go. Oh, that was a silverfish block. That's a silverfish block. That's a silverfish block. Oh, hello, water. Oh! Oh my bejesus. Bejesus! Use the waterfall to my advantage, and there's another emerald ore. Don't mind if I do. This is where the knockback's actually coming in useful. Oh my lord, this is huge. That's what she said. Oh my lord, go away, gravel. Don't particularly see anything worth getting over there, but I want to go over just in case. Haha! I know it's only gold, but gold ore, as I said, useful. Especially with the build I'm doing. Grab it, that's there. Yeah, no, all of the music in the stream is GlitchXcity fandoms. She does video game remix stuff. There we go, I'll happily take that. That cave is huge. I guarantee it's going to be filled with mobs again. Not excited to going back. Shouldn't have gone away from it. Oh, just giant cave system. Ping pong! Oh my flubbergy. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That was a pucker. I know. I was gonna go for the record there, but with Jam's latest addition to Spawn Town, trying to force records is not in pucker moments like this. Is not necessary anymore. So that saves a lot of hassle and worry. So, yeah, no, he's made a wonderful little machine. Right, there we go. So, we are chock-a-block on some stuff. I'm just going to chuck ores in here, because that gets everything out the way. And I'll chuck andesite in there, because that's fairly rare. And andesite I might use. Yeah, mining has really become quite easy with Optifine. With the dynamic lighting, yes, I could turn the dynamic lighting off, but I don't know, just having to sort out torches that way. I just like this because it's quite realistic, and this way it's actually making it harder on myself because I can't see where I've been before. Unless I leave any obvious markers. Oh, yes! This is a good stream for emerald ore. I want to go up here and see if there's any up here. John hit out of the park with that one. Indeed he did. That is a fantastic machine. I did actually manage to troll FCD as well accidentally with that, and Jam. They were both sat there looking for the jukebox because I'd used Rhythm. We've got a little bot in the Discord that you can use to play songs, and I'd requested Malohi, which is one of the music discs, and FCD was like, it's not getting quieter or louder, I can't tell where it is, I can't tell where it is, and I was like, they were like, where's this music coming from, where's this music coming from? And I was just sat there like, it's in Rhythm. I requested it like 8 minutes ago, but like, because it was a 10-minute song, the only version I could find was either covers, 10 hours, 1 hour, or 10 minutes extended version. Exactly, my tunnel is infested with mobs by now. To be honest, I'll probably just pillar up, like stairwell up. But you know, it basically was just Malochi on repeat like 2 or 3 times. And one of the times when it stopped and then started again, they were like, "Oh, you put a music disc on." It's like, where is it? Where's the jukebox? Can't find the jukebox because they were wanting to change it. Oh, I was quite proud of that one. Ooh, I will happily take that. None up there. Nothing too great down here. Oh! Oh! The fines! No, I'm just gonna chuck those in there now. Because that is a really good find. Up to 11 ore, diamond ore, 5 emerald ore. That is definitely staying as emeralds. Anyone who silk touch, who fortunes emerald ore, is a fool. Torch guy ever since Sora's had that Thrive and Survive series. Ah, fair enough. I mean, I've just fallen out of habit of it. I find it just so much quicker just doing this. I think this is where I was originally, and then I split off and explored places, wasn't it? No, I think this is somewhere completely different. More emerald ore, more diamonds. Oh, this is my diamond luck at work here. It's like, you're streaming, okay, we got you. You know what? We'll give you this one. I mean, there's days when my diamond luck just doesn't work. I'm just sat there mining for like 3 hours and I don't find anything. But those days are few and far between. I keep getting these weird render glitches as well. I don't know what they are. I don't know if you saw that one there, like that was like when it was looking down in that. There, you saw one there. I don't know if that's transferring over for you guys. No, I've been down this way. So yeah, I was sort of re-exploring a place I'd already explored. So let me show you to your most lavish and expensive room. Indeed. Ooh, that could have been bad if I wasn't shifting. There we go. There's not anything up here. Okay. So I'm going to need the F3 screen again in a second anyway. That was complete luck, but I'll take it. Another unexplored tunnel with some gold in. I see some more gold there. And another emerald ore. It's acceptable losses. Some iron ore. Nothing there. Hey! And that's why you fully explore down. You don't just go, oh no, there's nothing down there. Actually go down there, because just over the lip you might find some stuff. No, there's nothing there. There we go. It's going well, thank you, Ark. Yeah, yourself? How are you doing? There's been some fun shenanigans on the server, by the way. I'm not sure. I think I was probably off if you were around, whenever you were on, if you were on yesterday. Because I don't think I caught you, or if I did, it wasn't for long. Plenty of iron ore. This is what I like to see, because this is going to be good for decorational purposes and stuff. Especially now that the iron farm's operational. No ores shall be taken apart, except maybe diamonds. Wow, I've gone up higher than I was expecting to. We're at Y 29. I've been here, because that's mined out. Let's have a look up here. Hello, Mr. Bat. Nothing here. There we go. Head down this direction here. Oh, hello. It's a nice little room that I could spot down here. And there's nothing in it. Absolutely typical. And smack through this pre-made hole. Nothing. Back up this way and go down the other side. See where this goes. That's going up. I don't particularly want to be going up. What am I? Oh, I want to go to get back to my mining pattern. So dig down this way. Oh wow, we're up really high as well. There we go. We're back in our little groove. Actually, quite literally as well. Just digging the little groove. There's some redstone. It's not too important at the moment. I've got so much redstone ore, it's just stupid. Ah, right, there we go. We're chocker full of stuff again. Andesite was going in here, wasn't it? Chuck that down and fill that with stone. They were meant to go in that one. Grab those. So I won't be mining for too much longer. I want to go and get some other materials. Because this has been a good, actually really profitable in terms of ores. More so than I was actually hoping. I wasn't even putting emerald ore on the list. I should have put it on there. Not that I actually have a list of what I was trying to get. But, you know, it's got me a good amount of materials for it. Because I need, for decorational purposes. Another area here. Oh, a ravine. Some more gold. Don't mind if I do. there's not really anything this way. Ah, lapis. Ooh. Whoops. Dip my toes in the lava there. Haha! Look at that! More diamonds. Oh. Quite happy with how many diamonds I've got on this this little excursion here. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but there is another prank that's been done. For those of you that are on the server, you can go to the shopping district and see mine and Bendo's shop has been slightly defaced by a certain someone. I won't spoil as to who. I know who it was now, but I won't spoil who it was because I don't want. For those of you that are going to watch the videos, let's just say keep an eye out for someone's video that will be going live on this Friday, I believe they said it was. But no, keep an eye on the Mysticraft members this Friday for whose video goes live. And apparently it's in that. The defacing of the... Shh. Holy jeepers. Right, yeah. Oh, right up the bum. Right. I have very little health now, and I'm actually out of food. So we're going to try and pillar up in a place that is safe. And be very cautious here. Because that was terrifying. He knocked me about like 8 blocks into the air. And bearing in mind I was literally on a bit of obsidian that was in the middle of like a lava lake. From where like a water had fallen down onto the lava. So it really made me brick it. If I'd fallen in the lava, I would have died and lost it. Oh, pucker. Oh, that. If ever there was a moment to clench, that's the one. Especially if I'd lost all this stuff in lava, because that would have been. I would have died. If I'd died, I would have died on water flow that was flowing stuff into lava. I would have been so. I would have just ended the stream. No, because there's mobs above me. Whoa. That was a sheep, wasn't it? Is it? Nighttime. No, it is not nighttime, but... Right, can we get a good launch? I need to make sure I don't hit anything. Right, okay, we're safe. We're safe. Oh! I'll get that lucky horseshoe out your butt. No, it's protecting me. Oh, my heart there. Just, like, if I die here, I don't care. My stuff is safe. In here, no, in the bottom chest. Yep. Oh, oh, that was stunk those in there. So that, I'd say that's a pretty impressive haul for what, like, I've been mining for what, 45 minutes? Bub, did I start streaming at about o'clock? Yeah, in about 45 minutes I've got 23 diamond ore, 7 emerald ore, 10 lapis ore, 3 stacks of iron ore, 1 and a bit stacks of gold ore, and almost a stack of redstone ore. So that can go in there, in the safety chest. Those were part of the gift / prank from FCD. Yeah? Oh wow, that's really cool. Wifey's made a diamond pickaxe. Share your luck. No, it's my luck. Yeah. Oh my lord. Pucker. Oh, and let's. Are they over here? Silk touch. Boom. Swap you out. Get that out. That can go there. Put you there. You there. And as super fun as it is, I know you guys are going to absolutely love this. Some of the other materials I would like to gather is some obsidian, but I'm not sure if I'll do that on stream because that is quite tedious. Let's have a quick peek and see how our nether wart is growing. Hopefully I was within the area enough. I mean, you know, I came up, what, there? It seems to be pretty much mostly there. I mean, a fair bit of it has to grow a bit more. You know, but it's getting there. It's looking good. It will give me a good harvest. It will give me a good harvest, I hope. I need to see if I can get a sponsorship from Lucozade, because I always drink them on stream. Oh my lord, that'd be fantastic. Just a life supply of Lucozade, don't mind if I do. Not that that's ever going to happen, but if that did, I would just about lose my hoots. See, there's another weird visual. Oh no, it's just I was looking at that. Oh my lord. My heart went then. I was dead in the water. I was like, deer in the headlights. Just, oh. No, not just now, but like earlier. It's just sort of, it hits me in waves. I sort of have this bit where I sort of like, I'm like, yeah, I've survived. But like, I forget that it's happened, and I focus solely on like surviving or getting out or getting my stuff back, depending on what's happened. You can see where I harvested all the soul sand from. And I've actually chopped a huge chunk of this nether fortress out here. So you can see there for the nether tunnel to go. So I need to get this all sorted out. I might make the nether tunnel a bit taller because it is quite low. I forgot that I've got that glass there. No, not near the trees, not near the trees, not near the trees, not near the trees. Right, he's poking his face out, so go back this way, go back this way. Go. Come on, Gusty, this way. I think I'm okay there. I need to finish this tunnel so badly. But that's the idea there, so it'll look like a misty, foggy swamp. And do you think blue concrete powder would work instead of the lapis for the floor? I think, or not even blue concrete powder, just blue concrete. Yeah, fire spread is on. I know because a ghast hit here once and kind of started to burn the tunnel, and I had to FCD, and like a load of other people were running, and they were like, "Ah, quick!" I think it was FCD. Were you there, Ark? I think Bendo was. I can't remember who Ark was. But a load of people ran and had to like they popped up like, here, fire, and thankfully FCD had headed up there because like up the top there was fire that was showing on the top. It's not that I need to keep the lapis, it's just that the lapis is just so expensive. Like, you don't get that much lapis. The worst thing I ever did was the Zombie Craft World, where I had to use lapis blocks for the roof, because that was pre-concrete. There was no other blue block. Where is it? There it is. Now, you know what? We're going to go to the end. And we're going to rock out, because I've actually put a beacon up in the end for mining obsidian, but I'm going to need some obsidian for ender chests. I might sell ender chests at the thingy shop, the nether shop. I know it's not nether, but it is partly because it's got blaze powder in it. So I need to set up. There's right on that fortress next to my base. There is. What am I coming out of there? A double at the very least. I think apparently it might be a triple. I haven't really looked into it because I know somebody was doing a farm on it, but a blaze spawner. So I think blue concrete might be the way to go. Worst case scenario, I use blue wool, just if I want a bit of texture to it. Other than that, I don't really know what I could use. Not too sure really, but we shall see. Just checking durability on the elytra. You know, let's go and quickly repair our pick a little bit. Right, I should remove that as well, because mobs can get to that. I meant to remove it ages ago, because I was working on this, because Jamdoggy had made the original farm, but he himself admitted that he just didn't have enough materials left and couldn't be bothered, because, trust me, working with endermites and stuff and building all this and make the carpets, everything, and then putting water on it and getting water on the carpets. I know, I did that accidentally when editing this. And that's just editing, not building from scratch. It gets really darn tedious. Right, if I drop off on this side, I should be okay. There we go, so that's done that. So if I just slap that there. Finally started watching Ruby as well. Still on the first volume, first season. It's cringy. There's a lot of cringe. But that's really just my only qualm with it is the animation, which I know will improve. So it's not a huge issue. But it's still hard to get through. Like, I have trouble with watching older animes as it is because of the animation difference, and a lot of older animes are at about 30. They're lucky to be at 30 FPS. So you know, it does actually make my eyes go a bit, ugh, and I can't actually really watch it for too long. Daisy, do you want to come up here? Do you want to come here? Yeah, you do. Come on, Daisy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Daisy, up here. Way, good girl. Oi, get your nose away from that cupcake. No. Had. But she's sniffing at the wrapper. The muffin wrapper. Which sounds like a badass baker, you know. Good girl, Daisy, aren't you? Oh, she's got her bandana back on. Oh. I mean, I know. I mean, part of the reason that I tanked through a load of Volume 1 in one session was, one, because the Volume 1 is just really short episodes, you know, so it's really easy to just tank through a few of them and it would be, you know, 5 minutes a piece. But it's also because of the fact that the first voice you hear is the same voice actor that does Cortana. Daisy, what are you doing? So, you know, that kind of hooked me. I was like, oh yeah. Let's do that. So we should be coming into view of the beacon. There we go. Which one was it that I was chopping down? There was one that I was mid-chop. Is it this one? No. It wasn't this one. I think I'd only just started, so it's that one there. Remember Silver Eyes? Silver Eyes? No. Unless... I've basically just got to the part in where they've just done the forest trial thing with the scorpion thing and the bird one? Yeah, the bird one. Because she's weird, she won't settle. What are you doing, eh? 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 You just want attention and love, don't you? You just want me to sit here just scritching your chest. Yeah? Or about if I scritch your back? And your bum? Bum 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 bum. Sorry, I'm trying to move out of the way. Do you need a hand? Yeah, it works. Oh, remember that Ruby has silver eyes, that's important. Ah, fair enough. Spoilers! Daisy, what are you doing? What are you doing? Right, just go. Just go. She never settles. She never settles. She's right a weird one. She whines and pines and then sort of acts all like, oh, I really want to be over there. I really do. Oh, please let me up. Please. And then she gets up and she's like, oh, I want to leave. She's just a weird dog. But hey, it can't really be... You can't fault her for it. She just wants attention. She's a dog. I realise as well, by doing this here, I'm not actually keeping that bit of the world loaded, so my nether wart farm is going to just stagnate at where it is. But we'll still get a good idea of where the harvest is when I do a harvest. And I'm really happy because at the moment Overlord has a second season, which is really, really good. It's good, doing well so far. And hello there, Weasel. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Well, the intended plot is not what the plot became because the original driving force passed and you didn't share what's plans. Also keep in mind that if you find plot holes, that's mainly why. I'm doing good, thank you. Yeah, just plodding away, getting some resources and materials just to stockpile for stuff and things. Need some of this for, you know, worst case scenario it'll go to the shop, but I do need some more for ender chests and stuff, so I'm just gonna shred away at some of this. Chug a chug chug. Nah, just built a netherwart farm as well. That's been done at the base. I got that sorted for just so that I got enough for if I want to make red nether brick, nether wart blocks. I need to get a load of glass as well, because I'm thinking that lime green is the way I'm going to decorate it. I don't know if you guys have looked at Tango Tech's base on Hermitcraft at the moment. The sort of nethery theme, but then it's got that bright green colouring. I'm tempted to... Hang on. What I'll do in a second, just quickly, just to test something. So if we go into build tests... Should be... No, I'm in survival, aren't I? So... Game mode 1. So... Time set to 0. Game rule... Do daylight cycle false. Clear. If I grab nether brick, red nether brick, nether wart blocks, grab the fence, glass, purple, lime, purple, lime, and if I grab lava. So if I just quickly, try this out. It's nothing amazing. Literally all I'm wanting to do here is to test out material blends. So we know that these go nicely. Now, how does that go with it? Ooh. And if you were to sort of, have bits like that. I'm not saying this is going to be the design. This is literally just a spitball idea. But if we pop that in instead, that pops out a lot more. But then that is kind of... I don't know. I'm quite liking that as an idea, and then sort of maybe you could blend in... What if instead of that you were to have... that, like that, and then you could have lava flowing down on the inside. So if I just quickly do that, oh, balls, forgot to take into account that. There we go. So how's that look? Purple looks good. Purple's better. Yeah, I definitely... So, just take a screenshot of that, so that saves my palette. I think the purple works better, especially considering my skin. So, those of you who are very familiar with my skin will notice that my head looks a little bit chunky. Yeah, it does look a little bit like a guardian. That's because I've made some edits to my skin. And it has that, so it's like a tainted elder. I was going for, like, if Minecraft was to add something that's an elder lich, so like a powerful undead that's tainted by sort of evil energies. This is what I imagine it would look like, and so that is what my skin is, and then it's just that this is the armor. So that's like the armor that my character wears. So options, skin customization, I can turn that off, and then it's like that. Oh, I need to change that bit of the skin there with skin tones. Change it to with the skeleton tones. But the thing is, the shaping of the helmet that was there before, it kind of isn't necessary, because once I've got armor on, I normally have armor on, like diamond armor and stuff, it kind of is lost. So we're definitely thinking sort of my skin's not much different than that, black and purple. Yeah. And what I'm thinking is, could blend some, since we know that we don't want the green, some obsidian can come into that. Sort of something like that, maybe. having it leak behind there so that the rest of that, let's just do that, just to make it even. So something along the lines of that, maybe, with that just going there and that there. What are we thinking of that as the palette? And then maybe have some framework. So let's say that this was to continue out like that. Yeah, I know. Expensive materials, that's what I'm using. And then there'd be some framework that comes out like that. Was that the same distance? Yeah. And let's say that the build was to go like this for a bit. I don't know if this is what it would go like, but we'll see how it goes for this bit of decorational. And did that. Kind of something like that, although I'm tempted to replace those with bone blocks. Still use the stairs just as a sort of capping point to sort of blend it in, but I think the bone, yeah, the bone's better. Although what I could do at that point, so something like that, just replace that. Is maybe have some bits that pull up like this. And obviously this would be on a larger scale, so it wouldn't be sort of this sort of just random. It's kind of like spikes that are poking out. Could use beacons for light. Oh, you just want to make this more expensive, don't you, KMA? But I do like that idea. Especially if I was to do... So, especially for the walls that you're going to see more, so in the dungeon. If I did like that. Does the glass attach? It doesn't. Good. So that's quite cool. And then if I was to just surround that with obsidian like that. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. The bone bits need work on. That is just an idea, but it's. But this central bit here, I very much like that. That is, I think we've got the material usage here, and screw you, KMA, for making me use beacons. As I said, the beacons would only be for really key parts, like really up close, detailed, like entrances into a, like if there's a small adjoining corridor between. I know what this section is. This is the section between raid areas in coal blocks instead of obsidian. I could. The one issue I have with that is coal blocks are flammable. So where I could use the coal blocks. Oh, I'm not sure if I like that as an instead. Let me try doing half of it in this. Yeah, Fandom's made an offhand comment about using diamond to be one of the dragons, and yeah. So the downside is that it's flammable, but if I was careful with fire spread, it could roll. Thank you, JakeO, for the host for hello, and Jester. Oh my, hello. Ah, you've caught me as I'm doing some build testing. Thank you for the host. Hello, everyone. We've got so many people. One-Eyed Banshee, Meravita, Hund, Jester, Zobias, Leanne, 669, Dr. Logic, JakeO,
I should say,
Buster, Foy, Ishkia. Oh my lord, the chat's just suddenly blown up. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello. Oh my. Hello. So you've caught me just as I'm doing some test build stuff. Thank you. Oh dear. Bot breakages shall occur. Thank you. Oh my lord. But hello, Notch Hero as well, Super Frackle. Dragoness, thank you very much for the host as well. Hello, Sailor Firestar. I missed.
Dorius. I should say,
thank you, Rihanna Erawin, for the follow as well. I hope I said that right. If I do butcher your name, I do apologise. So we will now head over to Mysticraft again and continue with our sort of grind of things. And I'll show you guys what that design was for. I'll quickly just grab a couple more obsidian so I can actually... Have I harvested that much obsidian already?
Dorius.
Thank you, Super Frackle, for the follow as well. Oh my! Oh, that's certainly... That's wow.
Dorius.
Thank you, Notchero11, for the follow as well. Ah, wow. So the fortress that design idea, the block palette was for. Thank you, Sailor Firestar, for the follow as well. Is this ridiculous monstrosity here? It's an evil. It's Soul Scream Reach. Thank you to Foxtails for that name there. Thank you, King Bokamil 23 for the follow as well. Oh my. Ooh, it's all just taking off immediately. It's just insane. Thank you, Leanne669, for the follow. But Firefly405, yeah, it's breakage. I'm just sort of a little bit just like thank you, Meravita, for the follow. Oh my lord, the bot's just going mad, and oh my lord, I'm just going to hear this noise so much. Oh, this is suddenly not advertiser friendly, so I can't put the VOD on stream because it's just constant noises like this. So thank you, Sloth Monster, for the follow as well. Oh wow. Ooh. Thank you, Jester, as well. Yeah, this place is huge, but the whole idea for this is because the server, it's Mysticraft. There's a few other people on here. They're all down below. There's in the description. Thank you, Bound 9001 DJ Nuke for the follow. There we go. I got it that time, and thank you for the host as well. Every time I went to say it and try and make sure I was reading it and saying it right. Thank you, JakeO, for the follow. It's fine. I'll keep it in fandoms. It's not like I'm really, even if I was available to monetize, I wouldn't care. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Meravita, for the host. So this whole thing is, as I said, Soul Scream Reach. No bound. Okay. Fair enough. And thank you for the 45 bits there. Time? Oh wow, that's really... That's how much of a backlog you guys had put on the bot. That's only just come through. Thank you, Chashava, for the host as well. Oh. But on the Mysticraft server, we've got a few other people there. Thank you, Dehan C64, for the follow. I will get through this explanation in a moment. But indeed. Fair enough, JakeO. Thank you very much for the raid and the host. And thank you, Buster04, for the follow. Have a wonderful snack or whatever you're gonna go have. Thank you, Guitar Lillian for the follow. Oh my lord, everything's just going off at once. And so yeah, no, thank you to JakeO and to Jester for the hosts and raids there. And Lil and Lil and Tasty, thank you for the follow there as well. So yeah.
Valdorius.
Thank you, Charlie Pratt, for the
I should
follow.
say, Valdicius.
Shall I just type the description and I'll just sit here and say that everything is breaking? Everything breaks when you're part of a raid. Thank you, Superfraggle, for the host. So the whole idea for this is that it's a big raid dungeon, and I'm going to theme different areas after the different
Valdorius.
people on Mysticraft. Thank you, Gage Albright, for the follow as well. I'm trying to squeeze it in as quickly as possible. That's what she said. Thank you, Hunt, for the follow as well.
I should say,
Oh my lord. I need to sleep. And I'm going to theme different areas of the raid after people on the server, and some viewers as well. That that's not derails me. Yep, exactly. Thank you,
I should say,
Happy79.
Valdicius.
So, for example, Jamdoggy is one of the members of the server. He does a lot of redstone stuff, so his area of the raid is going to be... Thank you, Lady Kittia, for the follow.
I should say, Valdicius.
His area of the raid is going to be very redstone trap intensive. I'm not going to make any redstone traps that will actually kill people, or if they do, it will save their items 100%. Like, I'm not going to have something that drops people into lava and kills them. I'll have it where it drops them into lava and then through a water blade, so they're safe, and then they can come back and, you know, just go back to the start of an area. But I'm not going to make it purposefully dickish, is the best way to put it. I'm not going to make it so that their items are lost to all sort of oblivion and back. I'm not going to do that to people, because that'd be really harsh, especially on a content creation server like this, where, you know, if somebody loses their gear, that's going to possibly knock the content that they're making. Seems it says some of the fees will be there in a sec. Fair enough. Oh my lord! I think I've managed to survive that and get through this. Oh, this is brilliant! Right, this is a little prank that FamilyCraft Dad did to me. Shall not be watching this. Spoilers. Yeah, he did a little prank on me. I'm just gonna pause the music, and I don't know if any of you have watched it. Just search Kitty Cat song. The thumbnail is a black background with just a sort of a close-up of a cat's face. I think the cat is like winking, but it's a silly little song, and it gets in your head. It will not leave. But basically, and it was a fun little prank, and Fox had to distract me because I'd logged on and FamilyCraft Dad wasn't finished with it, and Fox dragged me over to Garden Bunny's base to look at the flower farm that he'd built, which was quite funny. What was I going to do? I was going to go and show off some of the rest of the server for you guys. Oh wow, you guys have just derailed me completely. Hey viewers at 69. But no, I was just going to head over there. Let's go this way, because I can actually launch better this way. There we go. If there is a bit for me, it should have to do with elytras and or lava. See, no, but that's the thing. You die to lava a lot, so lava would be like the thing that will beat you. So for you fandoms, your bit would probably be like something to do with ravine. I don't know what your bit would be. Yeah, good. There's no fire. So I'm going to show off the spawn town of everyone's fantastic stuff in the spawn town. Fair enough, Jester. Again, thank you very much for the host and the raid there, alongside with JakeO. Very, very much appreciate it, guys. You have done absolutely just more than I could have ever imagined. This stream has just gone absolutely just mad. Suddenly shot up there. So this this is where was I going? Spawn. I got derailed. Oh, there was something there I think is new. I don't want to give spoilers. So this area here is spawn town. I launched from here. I went. See, you guys have just broken me. This is spawn town here, and this has got all the. If you want, thank you very much, Firefly405 for the bits.
This kind of breakage is always lovely to see.
Oh yeah. It's because you just don't expect it, and then suddenly it's like 5 people, 65 people. And just a constant string of followers. It just knocks you back and you're just there like, So the diorite farms, they're made by Garden Bunny. It's a fun little thing. Every time somebody says that they don't like the diorite, she builds another diorite farm. Yeah, it did shoot up to the top there, but obviously some people will leave because they're just there for that specific one, or they've got to go, or they were just lurking. But no, anyone that stopped by, thank you, Shadows, for the host. It's just more than appreciated. It's absolutely above and beyond. So here, this lake here, this was built by Garden Bunny. This is all the members of the Mysticraft server. So the ones with stars next to their names are the original members. I myself am one of the newer members. I've only been on the server for a little bit, about 3-4 weeks, edging on that. So you've got Lord Drip, one of the new players, as well as me, Garden Bunny, one of the original players. You've got the star just outside there. There we go. Tombot, you've got Archangel, Jamdoggy, Protoss Vault, also one of the new people, Family Craft Dad, the Accountant, Bendo Meon, also one of the new people, Kaiseri, Foxtails, another of the new people, KindaGoogly, Tool Bunny, who is the creator of the server, Ninja Zonza, one of the other new people, Menasvol, Family Craft Mom, Lazy Minecrafter, KMAsKorner, who has been in the stream, and then we've got myself, Queen Voldorius, and this fantastic lake. Rose Lake, I think. Yeah, I sort of got that feel when I logged on, that man. It's just like I look at it and it's just like, oh, okay, right. I've got a lot to live up to. And what have I done? Everyone else has been building cool things. I made a crater and blew things up. So we just got this bit here. Basically, this is where my spawn town house is going to go. I'm making it look like the end has blasted into the overworld, and I'm going to put like a obsidian tower here. A bit more detailed and make it look like it's an actual thing with an end crystal on top of it. Might put a dragon in it, but I'm sick of building dragons. Yeah, Garden Bunny is an insane builder. And then you've got the post office, the big purple building there. That was done by Jamdoggy. That's his build. Got a few of the other builds around. That's Tombot's house over there. I'll show FCD's main house, which is that modern house there. But I don't want to go over the back because that's spoilers. Hello, Wursel. Yeah, I just got raided. It went a bit mad. It went a bit insane. Thank you, Dr. Logic, for the follow.
I should say, Voldikius.
Oh my lord. My voice has gone all weird and squeaky. Need to have a quick drink. But yeah, so we're going to head back into the now. I'll show you guys the shopping district, just to give you guys a basic tour and sort of background for the server bits and idea of what is done here. Oh, you need to see Tool Bunny's Nether Hub, which is just down here. Hashtag not sponsored. Lucasade for the win, although I prefer Cherry. I just like Lucasade Original. There we go. So this is the Nether Hub floor that Tool Bunny made, and the Mysticraft logo just up on the ceiling there. If I can spin around for it. There we go. So you got the text there, and it's just fantastic. She's very brave because she's built the entire Nether Hub out of wood, logs, and wool, with fire spread on. Yep. And they did this in one night. Wow. Ooh, pardon me. So just around this corner here, you've got Jamdoggy's expertise coming in. You've got this here. Basically, it's a track selector. You select where you want to go. So you've got End Portal, Gold Farm, open tracks, so if anyone wants to add on. Track under construction, Spawn Town, and Garden Bunny's Horse Run. So you can go around all of those just through the minecart, which is really nice. Yeah, the people on this server are ridiculously industrious. If you guys like Minecraft content, which I assume you would because you're here, if you like Minecraft content, I strongly recommend that you check out the other Mystics. All the links that you'd need in the description bit down below. So yeah, oh yeah, that's so I forgot that had happened. Just launched. There we go. So that's mine and Bendomian's shop, the big monster there. Still need to add his horns, but somebody pranked it with, I won't say who. Yes, it's pure vanilla Firefly. Can't craft a wooden axe in one night. Yeah, pink lemonade is the best, I'd say. But it's never on offer. So just drop down here, then down here. It's going to be where we sell all of our nether stuffs, and there's going to be some wither skeletons down here. I got it was so annoying. I'd got some wither skeletons all the way from the nether fortress by my base down that nether tunnel, the one that I flew down to begin with, and I got 2 of them to this portal. One of them had died or gone. No, one of them had just gone missing. I managed to get them to both go through the portal from the nether. I come through this side, there's only one of them. And then he starts path glitching. He came to here and then would just not move. So I tried removing the flowers, he still wouldn't move. I ran over here, he then tracked back to me. And it wasn't like I was anywhere difficult, I was literally just stood here and the wither skeleton was glitching out there. He then punched me a few times and died to thorns. So I'm going to set up, I was like, oh, I won't set up a minecart rail, I can't be bothered. That's a waste of time. All 3 would have survived that way. I'm not bitter at all. Oh dear. There we go. Just drop ourselves back here. So the idea for my nether tunnel is that it's a murky sort of swamp like that. And they're supposed to be representative of slimes just there. But that's the idea anyway. Problem is ghasts, as you can see, are causing a bit of a ruckus. I need to get the glass in all honesty, to try and stop them. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Don't land on the fire. Don't land on the fire. Oh! The best builders are usually vanilla.
The best builders are usually vanilla.
Everyone on this server is just insanely just talented. It's kind of thrown me in at the deep end here. I'm just there like, haha, I gotta stand up. Where I think that's part of the reason why with my fortress I've been a bit reserved and held back. Right, whereas normally I would throw myself into a build, just really, really throw myself in. You know, yeah, that is one of the problems with Zombiecraft, is just that what with everyone's different time zones and everyone's is quite busy, you know, they've all got their own lives, so trying to organise a big server event on Zombiecraft is quite difficult, whereas because Mysticraft is more, it's more content based, so a lot of them are, you know, very content oriented, so they've got the time to do it. On top of that, it's also the fact that it's a smaller server, so getting more... Well, when I say held back, I mean as in doing the design work. If this was just me on Zombiecraft or something, I probably would have just got stuck in and randomly experimented with the wall, but now I feel like I have to live up to certain standards, KMA. Because I'm just looking at all of your guys' builds, and I'm just there like, oh, okay, so I got to put in some work here. I've got to do some impressive things. And it's just... I'm probably just worrying about nothing, but it's like, you sort of get that sort of hold back and you're just there like, I'm worried. Oh, sorry, I breathed in and choked on air. Where's the chests with nether brick? There it is. So what we're going to do is just quickly come over here, because I want to make it so that this farm is lossless. I try not to think about it. Yeah, sounds like a good method. No, that wouldn't work because the water would flow down it. Unless I put signs. If I get some wood. Right, so I'm just going to do some work on the nether wart farm because I want to try and get that sorted. I know I said I was going to be gathering resources, but we've actually got a fair bit of resources. I went mining for 45 minutes earlier and got a buttload of stuff. Slabs are not necessary, nor are they. Is that empty? That's empty. Fantastic. make me want to play vanilla again. Stop. I mean, I'm really tempted to try a creative build for streaming with like a vanilla or with like just a building pack. So things like, you know, some furniture mods, maybe not chisel and bits because that's getting to the point where it's a bit overly detailed, but something like a furniture mod that just has some pre-built furnitures in it, like Dr. Crayfish. Is it Mr. Crayfish or Dr. Crayfish? Mr. Crayfish, I think. Yeah, Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod. That's a really good one, and then possibly something like oh, I've forgotten the word for it. Carpenter blocks. That's the one, because then it makes lighting a lot easier. And past that, I probably wouldn't use too many other mods in it. Maybe some world edit, put world edit and voxel sniper on it, just so I can do some funky builds. But past that, I don't think I could really bring myself to do much in creative, because I don't know about you guys, it just burns me out really quickly. Because part of the thing I love is just like the tension, I guess, of it all. I know that's massively overcrafting, but if I just dunk all of that in here. Right, so what I want to do is make it so that this farm is lossless, so no items are going to get thrown out past. Yeah, builder one. That's another one. I was trying to think of it. I was like, I can't think of it. Screw it. We won't bother with it. Make some stairs because I need to do some funky stuff here. Just that should be enough. So if I just quickly head over here. Ugh, I should have run around the outside. And if any of you want to know who does the music, it's all by GlitchXcity. I don't know if any of you know her, if you guys like Pokemon stuff. She basically does remixes of all the different Pokemon themes and stuff, and it just really fits what I like, because it's, you know, background and non-copyright. You know, she's happy for people to use it as long as you just credit it. That's why I've got the blurb up here. So if you guys are interested in that, yeah, just search GlitchXcity on YouTube. Oh dear. I need to reroute that. So if I take that button off of there, did that button go? Oh, it went into the hopper. That'll do for now, because I can just do that. So for now, I'll put the harvest button there. But yeah, basically I just add some stuff that would make building a bit easier. And I don't know if any of you guys know Insane does modded Minecraft streams. Some of your names have seemed quite familiar, so I've either it's just pure coincidence or I have sort of seen you in there occasionally. He does modded Minecraft streams, and he's been, because me and him get along quite well, he's been wanting to do some vanilla Minecraft builds, and we were contemplating doing an adventure map, but just schedules didn't really match up because he's looking for a place. We've found a place, but it needs a lot of work to get it livable. So hopefully, you know, that'll be something that'll be fun to do in down the line. That's the words I'm looking for. And I've figured out how I want to do this. What I'm going to do is make it so that I basically go along this edge here. What it'll be is I'll put a hole in that pillar there where you can drop down each floor, and you go down from the top. So the item storage, I will put an item elevator that takes the storage up to the top eventually. 7 years later. There we go. Basically the idea for this, so what this is here, so in the centre there you can just about see the dispensers. The dispensers will flood it with water. The water will push it off the edge but not flow down, so I won't have to sit there with laggy water updates. I push the button again, the water streams will go off, then I can just grab some from the chests which will be up near the top, and then I can just sort of slowly work my way down the build, the nether wart farm, and fill it up layer by layer. That's the plan anyway. It's the best plan I can come up with, because otherwise I've got to try and make an entrance in here, and then I've got to climb up and then climb down, and it's just unnecessary. Because if I just have it so that I fall down from the top and then go out the bottom... Ooh, could I do some secret pistonry? That could be something. Do I really want to try and finagle my way with redstone? Because that's just asking for disaster. I'd be much better off, you know, just... Oh, my brain just came up with a really stupid idea. Have a piece of TNT that I can just set off to blast a hole in the wall and then just fix the wall back up. We have a chest of supplies there. I don't know why my brain just thought of that. It was just like, yeah, that's the economical way to do it. Blow a hole in the wall and just fix up the farm and fix up the door, and you're done. You're out the farm. That is like the least efficient method of exit ever. Oh dear. There we go. Alright. That's what you... The name kind of gives it away a little bit. Just nuke a hole in the side. There we go. Hey there, Rocky. How are you doing? How are we doing on resources? We got a good amount. Oh, oh. What, the little zombies? Oh! Oh my lord, that's so cute! I didn't know PlayStation version did that. That's so adorable! It's a little baby zombie. Oh, you can just about see the doggo there, just tearing at the fabric of reality here. Yeah, it's just past midnight. In PlayStation Minecraft, baby zombies will piggyback on big zombies. It's so adorable. I didn't know that happened. That is just fantastic. I'm doing well, thank you, Rocky. Got a bit broken earlier. Got raided by two wonderful, wonderful people. Harry Potter invisibility cloak, though. Exactly. It's just the... Oh. You got to imagine as well, on set, that's what they would do. They'd throw a green cloak around them. It wasn't a subtle cloak. Just, you know, it's just silly. So quick and fit. Thank you, Firefly. I have got quite quick at building. I used to do, with one of my friends, we used to do timed build competitions in survivally bits. So it ended like we'd have a chest of resources. It was like, you have to use every block in this chest. Build something. It's actually just a green blanket. Exactly. £100 or so. Yeah, I mean this one here is just a £5 just green sheet. It's nothing fancy, but for the setup I have at the moment, because obviously wifey and I are just in the same room at the moment, because we're living with mum and dad, it is suitable for what my needs are at the moment. And if it gets damaged or broken, it's not a huge cost to replace. What I'm going to do when we move, I'm going to have a whole room to myself. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have my desk set up with a wall behind me and just paint the wall green. That is the easiest way, and that way the wall won't flicker, it can't be moved. If it gets damaged, I just repaint it. But one of the good things is that I'll be able to actually do arty streams again, which well, I say again, I haven't actually done any, but it'll be really exciting to actually be able to do them. Because I've just not been able to. How are we doing on the height? Oh my lord, there's so much left. I probably should use something other than nether brick because it's on the interior, but I don't mind it because it fits with the theme, and then if I do have it as a feature inside, somehow it won't look out of place. Yeah, I mean with mine I still get occasional stippling and it doesn't quite work all the time. So it is... No you don't! Yes he does. There we go. It's quite a smooth landing actually, I'm quite proud of that one. Oh dear. He did, and it got him nothing. So if I missed a light somewhere on the inside then, because that should be all lit up. I must have missed a light somewhere. It's quite weird to think that in 4 weeks I've flattened this down all the way, because this is extreme hills biome. This was an extreme hills biome, and I've like that one. I've flattened it all the way down to y equals 80. I'm gonna deny your work. Spider protest. We declare. We demand equal spider rights. Yeah, prepared for that.
Dorian.
Thank you, Firefly, for the follow.
I should say, Voldikius.
I'm gonna build here. Denied. Deny our rights, we deny your build. With our 8 legs of justice. Oh dear. Right. Oh, they're spawning around the other side. I see. They're not spawning in the farm. They're spawning on this wall. Because if you look at the light level, it's 7. Yeah. That's what's spawnable. So they're spawning around the other side of this, and then some of them are walking off, like that one just did, into the farm. 1 week was the build time of the Obsidian Island. That only took me a week? Really? Tempted to show you guys the current ZombieCraft build. I've been taking a bit of a break from it because where I'd been doing... Basically, ZombieCraft was the only server that I used to play on. And I've been doing the project on there. I was streaming that sort of 3 times a week. Occasional breaks, I'd occasionally do some variety or some other... I was doing single player world, but the world had just... I'd over-planned it, and I wasn't enthused by it anymore. Need to go get some more. Sleep and make it day as well, hopefully, if there's no mobs too close. Oh, that one's pretty close. Hey! Week or 2 was the time. Fair enough. Yes, show it. Oh dear. On the subject of biting off more than I can chew, that world is one of them. There we go. I say was one of them, it is one of them. But it's just been nice to have a bit of a break from it and sort of come over here, because one of the problems I had with ZombieCraft was that where it was the only world that I was really doing in Minecraft, I'd stopped making progress because I'd burnt out on that world, which is why I've taken about a 3-4 week hiatus from it. Because I'd just been doing those builds non-stop, and the Nether Island didn't help. I made that way too big. The Nether Island is just enormous. I'll show you guys when I've finished this bit. Once we've got this bit of the farm sorted out, I'll show you guys it, and I think this is ready to harvest pretty much, so we'll be able to see how much a full harvest is. Must like has me worried that I might have lost my build partner. No, you haven't lost me. It's just I needed a break from ZombieCraft because I was logging onto the server and then just not doing anything. Because for showing it, yeah, for the new views, yeah, Fandoms and I ended up showing a base because we did. We just had because last world our bases were next door, and it just sort of like. That's what happened, really. There's not really a fancy explanation for it. It's just like it was like, hey, let's actually, because I got burnt out last world and also got married, so you know, I ended up just giving up with that world because I placed 300,000 obsidian on the last world because I was making a huge custom biome, and it just was insane, and it just burnt me out. So, you know, that was biting off too much. That was biting off more than I could chew. 100%. What are you? Oh, that's... there we go. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to break through here and drop in from above. So what I'm going to do for the ways down is I'll do this. But what I'll do is I'll plonk that there, which stops the water flowing into it, and then that there, which again stops the water flowing into it. And then I'll move round one. Sign there. I know this feature is probably going to break in the new update with the aquatic update 1.14. Yeah, I've given it that weird name. Fair enough, Notch here. Thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you very much for the follow. Very much appreciated. Ooh. I need to make sure that I did I? No, I didn't. Good. I was like, did I over? Because I've got to be careful, because if the water flows in, it's going to break the redstone. So that's falling down there. But yeah, 1.14 is going to have a weird effect on a lot of farms, specifically Guardian farms. I think are going to have a lot of issues because of it. But we'll see, we'll see. Maybe I didn't overcraft the signs. I was worried I'd overcrafted, but that is not looking too not looking... Ah, there we go, there we go. Right, we're at the bottom. So from here... Put that there, and then what I'll do is put just for now, break a hole out here. I'll just break out each time. There we go. Did one with 40,000. Right. Moment of truth, guys. Moment of truth. Won't be able to suspend water in the update. Exactly. Well, as far as we know, they yeah. They're changing water mechanics so that water will flood into signs and fence posts and things, so that underwater builds will become a lot more possible. It will become a lot more able to do decoration, because where you would have a door or a sign or something underwater, well, they didn't say signs. Signs might be the exception. So it might be that signs are going to be the things that you have to use to hold water up. Everything else, fence gates, posts, etc., will allow the water to flow in and fill the block with it. But we have our moment of truth here. Will it work? Ah. Oh, I don't want to steal any. Let's do that. So that seems to be all of that harvested. So push that again. All of the water seems to have shut off. That is a good sign. So let us quickly hop inside, well, over here, and see how that's doing. Well, obviously there's quite a delay, so we're going to let that flow through and we'll see how much we get in a bit. It's just a ridiculously tall block of thing. What I will do is show you, you know, if I remember Minecraft mechanics, chunks after something. No, I don't know if it works the same for logging out. Yeah, I don't think Mojang would be so stupid as to completely prevent water suspension, because that would really tick off a lot of people, and basically servers and stuff probably wouldn't even update because it would break too many of their farms. It would break iron farms, it would break guardian farms, some mob farms and stuff would get broken, mob elevators would get broken. It would break too much. So I think that the way I would do it if I was Mojang, so let's say you've got this sign here, like this, and you've got this one block gap here, and you have water above it. I don't have anything that I could use to represent it, but imagine there's water above it. If there was water just above it, I would have it hold the water. But if you were to place it underwater, and you had water both above and to the side of it, it would flow into it. But if it's above it, it would be held. If it was to the side of it, it can flow in. If I was at Mojang and I had any coding capabilities, that would be the way that I would try and get it to work. Obviously, they've probably already thought of this, and you never know, that might be the way that it works. If it does, fantastic. If it doesn't, either that, or as I said, I'd make signs the exception. Signs can hold up water, fence gates, you know, I'm trying to think of other things that hold water. Fence gates, fence posts, stairs, slabs, they won't hold water anymore. They'll let it flow in. So, yeah, I was going to show you the current ZombieCraft world. So I'll show you this and show you my current base on here. Just quickly. Where was I last? Haha, you think I'm in the Nether. Oh, how wrong you are. So this, with the custom mob spawner just here. This is actually a giant island made of nether. This is what burnt me out on ZombieCraft. It's just an insane amount of materials. Yeah, so the whole idea is that there's going to be a nether dragon in here that's asleep, and I'd started to decorate it like with this and with this, but it's just, you know, exactly, we'll have to see what Microsoft decides indeed. So it's pointing that way, so that's towards the main base. So this is the ravine town that Fandoms is working on here, so this is her jurisdiction. Then we've got the volcano just here, which inside has as the start of a dragon. Just, put night vision on for a bit. So there we go. And then you've got this big lava lake down here. Storage system with ridiculously... Right, oh, I'm proud of this. This section here. Right, this section here, each one is automatically sorted and each chest is a different item. And it goes... That set goes out into all these sorters. And they don't intermingle. They are made to fully be separate. So I'm pretty proud of that. You've got farms there. You've got cactus, sugarcane, super smelter, then nether wart is just here. Not as impressive as the one I've just done, I don't think. If we go back up and out, we have the HMS Dreadnought Insanity, which is just here, just a rather insane project. This is another thing that burnt me out. The hull design was actually one that I did on an old Zombiecraft world, and I used Schematica and I rebuilt it on here because I wanted to make sure it was block for block. Even including, I didn't realise I'd made a mistake. I've made a mistake over here. Oh, I was not paying attention. It's hard to pay attention to what's what. But yeah, so that's the HMS Insanity Dreadnought, and then you've got the engineering bay here for the engines and stuff. You've got the first island here, which looks a bit distended. It's because it's got a creeper farm in it. And then there's going to be a dragon there on that tower. Reaper Island accidentally looks like a skull, a cave. Accidental happy accident. Giants, skeleton, just there. We've got custom heads on the server, and then this one here. Oh, this was fun. I sat so long at the obsidian farm. Slap on night vision again. That is all obsidian. That's a giant obsidian farm. And the working... I don't know if any of you have played World of Warcraft. Fell cannons. And if I just quickly... For the sake of this... It actually works! And then there's going to be a big dragon there, sort of clinging onto the bottom of the island. I still need to do his arms. Yeah, it's Cleo's ship, but I've built it. But in the lore terms, it's Cleo's ship. And then you've got the ice island over here that's going to have a small little dragon on, just in here. Yeah, we can't use that cannon too much, otherwise it causes issues. This is all survival as well. All of this is done in survival. We do have some if I just go to Spawn Town, somewhere here I can show you. Oh, there we go, server's behaving now. So just to show you guys here, so there's all these different villagers here who have different heads on. And they sell different heads. These are custom villagers that Fushbok added, which add different heads that you can trade. You find these ones in dungeons, so you can, if you, and the dungeon rate is massively increased. And there's some heads you can pay for with diamonds, and that's the holiday event heads. So things like that. And we've got some, so Hephaestus here, for things like, for people that don't want to fight the dragon, they can get things, all these things that are a bit more, they're not infinite. So Podzol isn't infinite, it won't spread, whereas Mycelium will, so that's to allow for that. You can get cobwebs, different horse armors. It's basically like the pre-custom crafting version of custom crafting, like that. And there's a lot of really good stuff on Zombiecraft. If you guys do want to join Zombiecraft at all, if you are looking for a vanilla server to play on, it is a patron server. Not mine, it is Zombie Cleo's. So, if you do want to, stop buying it, you can do. But, it's all down to you. So I'm just going to quickly, because KMA seemed interested in it, There we go. Am I right at it? Yeah, you can get all the passive mob heads and stuff. I'm almost at it. I'm at fandoms. So mine is just over here. You can sort of see why I used so much obsidian here, KMA. No, is that not gonna... I don't have permission. I'm not going to open to land because that would just take so much lag. Yes, Zombie Cleo is one of the hermits. She's been a hermit since season 2. And just to show you the level of insanity. Right, so we're just going to drop down here. So just going to take a night vision potion so that we can actually see underwater. If I remember whereabouts it is, I think the entrance is somewhere. No, it's just... Is it here? I forget. No, right. Let me get my bearings. I think there's an entrance here. Yep, I did this. I was mad. All of the underwater tunnels that were there, I filled in. And where is the ravine? No, it's not there. Where was the ravine? I forget. But there's a ravine that's underwater somewhere that is filled in as well. And I went through a load of tunnels as well. I think the entrance to the tunnel... Yeah, because I put the stone to mark it. There's an entrance just here that goes down like this, and then there was... I swear there was passage. Or am I just being mad? I'm just being mad. Huh. Was I smart enough to mark any of the other entrances with stone? No, I did not. Is that one of the entrances? No. But yeah, there's just an insane amount of stuff here. And I was going to put like a Fellfire Lake like that, because I was World of Warcraft. I was massively into it at the time. The hardest part to do was this blooming... Yeah. was this. That was one of... This is natural terrain and I just covered it. But I was stupid. I thought, oh, I'll make a business selling sand and dirt. So all of this I dug out of sand. You know, I just dug it all out. Removed all the water, all the grass. And where the sea lanterns are at the edge, that was going to be the size of the obsidian biome. Oh, it's going to wrap around all the way over here. You can see I've done a bit over here because there was a lava lake. And I dug all the way around here. All the way around. Going all the way around. I left the dirt because I was figured that's a good place for it to stop. All the way around. So you can understand the burnout, because it wasn't just the placing of obsidian or the harvesting of obsidian. Oh, that's a fun little prank. Who did that? Was that Evan? Or no, was that Rash? Or Beulah? Beulah. I think that was Beulah. I know, sorry, I'm getting a few bits of lag here. Yeah, so, and it was going to go all the way around here back to the farm. The farm? The base. But anyway, guys, we are going to quickly hop back onto Mysticraft and see if any more of it is funneled in. If not, it was Beulah. There we go. As soon as I said Beulah, I was like, that sounds right. That is a good harvest, and there's still... Oh, not on that side. I mean, there's a few items still coming through. But that's not bad. So...
Dorius.
Thank you, Janink, for the follow. Ninja was all the tortoises. Ah, yeah. I got it. Be interesting to see how much of a backlog. I'm just going to take that one because otherwise the... Is that all of it? Is that all flowed through? I mean, I didn't use a full inventory to fill it up. So, I'd say that's pretty successful that it's done that. I'm just going to slap that there for now. Yeah, we got a good amount, and that wasn't a fully grown harvest. But we are going to be calling it there, guys. I know that for some of you that is you haven't been here for too long, but don't worry, don't worry. There will be a lot more. I'll quickly hop open my following tab. I'll have a look and see if there's anyone live. See if we can pass this raid along. Right. You know what? I'm going to do a little shouty-oty for one of my fellow Mysticraft members. We are gonna. He's currently playing Space Engineers, so if you guys would like to join, pop over and say hello. Just say #endraid, and yeah, been absolutely great having you guys. Thank you very, very, very much, and thank you for all the follows, and thank you, huge thanks to JakeO and Jester for the raids. Absolutely muchly appreciated. So, mwah, love you all. Ta-da!